Risk appetite is firmly back on today, with buyers emerging across multiple asset classes. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete global indices roundup for July 6th. Markets are charging higher today, with risk appetite firmly back on. Let us go region by region across the major global indices. Starting with the Americas session. S&P 500 is broadly flat at $7,483.24, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Investor sentiment is being shaped by European stocks rally to cap best week since May, markets wrap. NASDAQ 100 dropped sharply -1.61% to $29,329. Investor sentiment is being shaped by TSMC versus Nvidia. Which RE semiconductor stock should you buy in July? Trading view. Dow Jones edged higher +1.14% to $52,900. Equity markets are responding to reports that S&P 500, NASDAQ rise as oil drops and Micron earnings loom, QZ.com. Starting with the Europe session. DAX edged higher +0.78% to $25,779. This comes as stock market today. Japan's Nikkei and South Korea's Kospi rally as tech shares rebound economy Middle East, adding pressure to energy markets. FTSE 100 ticked up +0.25% to $10,679. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Starting with the Asia session. Nikkei 225 edged higher +1.47% to $69,744. Currency markets are reacting to European stocks rally to cap best week since May, markets wrap. Hang Seng is up +1.28%, trading at $23,350. This comes as BHP Group, ASX, BHP YR metal and mining stocks back in focus. Calkine Media, adding pressure to energy markets. Kospi made a dramatic move today, surged +5.76% to $8,088.34. Investor sentiment is being shaped by TSMC versus Nvidia. Which RE semiconductor stock should you buy in July? Trading view. Nifty 50 ticked up +0.39% to $24,271. Investor sentiment is being shaped by European stocks rally to cap best week since May, markets wrap. Sensex ticked up +0.34% to $77,764. Investor sentiment is being shaped by European stocks rally to cap best week since May, markets wrap. ASX 200 edged higher +1.37% to $8,844.40. This comes as BHP Group, ASX, BHP YR metal and mining stocks back in focus. Calkine Media, adding pressure to energy markets. Now, a look at some of India's most active stocks in the news today. SBI is down -1.10%, trading at 1,040 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. The Yono digital banking platform is building a retail liability moat. Corporate loan book quality, the historical weak spot, is now at decade-best levels. The dividend policy has become more generous. Watch for any RBI guidance on priority sector lending norms that could affect cost ratios. Bajaj Finance edged higher +1.28% to 1,031.40 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Consumer durable financing and personal loans are growing, but the market is watching credit quality in a slower growth environment. The EMI card business and co-branded credit card partnerships are the emerging fee income drivers. Watch for any commentary on the Q-on-Q credit cost trend. ICICI Bank edged higher +0.81% to 1,411.40 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Fee income growth from digital transactions and credit card spends is compounding well above the loan book growth rate. The iMobile app engagement data is a leading indicator of cross-sell success. Any commentary on the unsecured loan book quality would be closely watched as consumer leverage in India builds. Now let us look at what is driving these moves at the macro level. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. This comes as stock market today, Japan's Nikkei and South Korea's Kospi rally as tech shares rebound economy Middle East, adding pressure to energy markets. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Rate expectations remain a key driver for growth and technology stocks, which are highly sensitive to discount rate assumptions. On the data front, equity markets are responding to reports that S&P 500, NASDAQ rise as oil drops and Micron earnings loom, QZ.com. And looking at how some of the biggest global names are trading today. Samsung surged plus 8.22% to $309,500 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Samsung profit surges over eightfold to beat estimates as RE boom fuels memory chip crunch. HBM3 yield rates for AI training chips are the most critical near-term metric. Any positive update would drive a meaningful earnings upgrade cycle. The memory upcycle is intact, but Samsung's foundry losses are a drag. A recovery in smartphone DRAM pricing would add a second earnings lever. Northrop Grumman surged plus 5.59% to $549.01 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that Northrop Grumman, NOC, has a long-cycle deterrence and mission systems engine bigger than a budget debate Alpha Street. Government IT and classified programs provide stable base earnings that are often underappreciated. The next intercontinental ballistic missile contract is a potential large upside catalyst. Watch for any DoD budget line item commentary on space programs. Meta plunged minus 4.90% to $582.90 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Meta Platforms, NASDAQ, Meta, eyes cloud revenue but margin trade-off looms for investors, foreignpolicyjournal.com. The advertising engine continues to outpace expectations. AI-driven targeting improvements are delivering direct revenue per user gains each quarter. The key variable to watch is engagement per user as Reels, Stories, and Threads compete for time. Reality Labs' losses are the one overhang, but core momentum is exceptional. Let us give you our near-term view on the Kospi. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for Kospi sits around $8,573.64. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view. Always do your own research. To summarize, 10 indices in the green, 2 in the red today. Risk-on conditions dominate the global equity landscape. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your global indices roundup from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily updates across every major market.